right now on No More Download.
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and he was like, oh my God, I get to get married now. So I'm excited for him.
It's official. New York says I do. As the marriage equality bill gets a green light in the Empire State, how will it play out in the hood?
I'm Janora McDuffie. Is the Black community ready to embrace gay marriage?
I don't think there will be a total embrace.
Don't burn up, don't burn up, don't burn up.
Then meet hip-hop's sexiest breakout star, Ultra Me.
I'm a free spirit, and I don't really care about what anyone else is thinking.
With a skyrocketing music career, a new wife, and a blended family, does she have it all?
And I'm Kendall Hogan. Ultra Me reveals how she triumphs over tragedy in this No More Down Low exclusive.
I was abducted, and like for a year and a half.
Then get ready to vogue. Meet the cast of the hit ballroom musical, Leave It on the Floor. Then it's a sneak peek at the photo collection like none other. Meet the Washington, D.C. man who captured drag dolls, dames, and divas like you've never seen them before. It's all straight ahead on No More Download.
Hey, this is Marsha Ambrosius, and I guess No More Download.tv.
It's the dog days of summer, and we are hanging out at the world-famous Venice Beach here in Southern California. Hey everybody, I'm Janora McDuffie.
And I'm Kendall Hogan. From the boardwalk to the breaking waves, we're going to unravel the mystique that has made this one of Southern California's #1 tourist destination.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of #1 tourist destinations, I bet New York is now at the top of that list for LGBT people who are looking to tie the knot.
I'm sure with the recent passage of the marriage equality bill, New York may become the marriage capital of the world. But is everyone really on board?
I guess we'll see as Mark Noble takes a hard look at the impact of gay marriage in the Black community.
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and he was like, oh my God, I get to get married now. So I'm excited for him, and you know, and it's just exciting. It really is exciting, so I'm happy.
I don't think there will be a total embrace of it, but as far as just loving people and accepting
and embracing
people,
and
embracing
no matter
people,
what
I
it
think
is
that
they
should
choose.
change, and that should be,
Absolutely.
you know, the guiding factor.
Absolutely.
The differing opinions on a hotbed subject, same-sex marriage, as New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed the groundbreaking bill June 24th, making New York State the 6th in the union to legalize gay marriage.
The other states look to New York for the progressive direction. And what we said today is you look to New York once again. Because New York made a powerful statement, not just for the people of New York, but the people all across this nation. We reached a new level of social justice this evening.
Social justice, that was a kickoff for celebrations beginning with New York's Pride. But the lingering question still remains as far as the African American community and the embracing of gay marriage is concerned. Add to that the dichotomy of a culture and the church.
I think what we have experienced in terms of the feeling and the sentiment of the church, of a man and a woman, as what we feel is what God established as the marital union. I believe that that's what will continue.
I think religion kind of gets in the way of certain things. People may judge a little bit too hard when they don't have the right to, or the privilege.
Everyone has the right to live in the way, as long as they're not infringing on others' rights. Civil rights for anybody is civil rights for everybody.
When Barack Obama was born, it was illegal for his parents to be married in many states in this country because not too long ago, interracial marriage was illegal. So if we allow our government to legislate love, we might be next. So we have to fight for human rights for all people.
In California, where the battle to legalize gay marriage is an ongoing fight, there is optimism. At the annual LA Black Pride at the Beach celebration, gay marriage was on everyone's mind.
It was amazing. It was amazing for us. But of course, we kept thinking, California's next.
You know, it's just one step further for the national agenda for that to finally change. And we're excited. What happens in New York, of course, the rest of the country follows.
You know, I thought it was great. I thought it was a mind blower for many people because it's calling for California to wake up.
I was totally excited because I just moved over from New York, so I was like, that's awesome. Maybe California will get their act together now.
I see a bright, shining light with these young kids. They're not to be kicked to the curb. They're saying yes to equality.
Whoever get married, good luck. It ain't what they think it's gonna be, I can tell you that.
It's estimated that gay marriage could pump about $142 million into the economy of New York City alone. Now, in these tough times, it may be difficult for anyone, including the black community, to turn down a slice of that wedding cake. And right now, I'm here at one of the treasures of Venice Beach, the Muscle Beach Gym. Once the home gym to Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno. Janora?
Hey, is this me, Kendall? What do you think? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, this is just one of the many, many stores here along the boardwalk in Venice. It's got so much diversity in people and retail. It's pretty amazing. But let me stay serious and introduce you to the next woman in the story. Her career is on fire. She's got a new single, she's got a new wife, and she's got a blended family. You might say that Ultra Me has it all. But as you'll discover in this No More Down Low exclusive, her success today is really a testament to how she overcame a very dark time in her past.
I'm a free spirit, and I don't really care about what anyone else is thinking. I'm doing me.
Introducing Ultra Me, the sultry, sexy indie recording artist whose single and video for Don't Burn Out is blowing up the charts.
I want people to feel it. You know, I want the intent that I put into the record, I want people to be able to relate to that.
Don't burn out, don't burn out, don't burn out, don't burn out. The San Diego native has already collaborated with the likes of hip-hop giants Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Cypress Hill's Be Real.
Won't you just put it on me? I just want your company.
She's even been featured on the single Put It On Me from the soundtrack of the Denzel Washington movie Training Day.
I feel so blessed that I've been able to work with all of them. And again, it fell into my lap. I didn't seek it. Even though I'm seeking, those things just kind of came and they were unexpected blessings.
That's just the way I'm living.
But what was really unexpected was the direction her life took as a young teen, shortly after her starring run in the LA stage production of August Wilson's The Piano Lesson.
I was abducted and for a year and a half, and I was returned when I was 17. They were so-called friends of our family, and they had known my mom for 25 years. And it was a big ordeal, obviously, and they went to jail. There was 5 people involved, and they went to jail.
Did they harm you in any way, or?
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, but you know, things, honestly, it made me a really strong person, and it did definitely shape who I am. You know, I feel like, you know, there's just certain things about me that are different from everyone else, and I think that I'm good with it. I'm really happy with who I am. I like myself, and you know, certain things can happen, and either it can make you a better person or not. It just depends on how you choose to look at it.
That's just the way I'm living. I go hard.
And although tough Ultra Me says she's put that chapter of her life behind her, she's still haunted by the news of a missing child.
I always say a prayer every time I see or hear of anyone missing, because I know that it's prayer that made it possible for me to be here today, period, in that alone.
Today, Ultra Me is hardly alone. She's steaming up the stages of some of Hollywood's high-profile hotspots. But first and foremost, she's the proud mother of 7-year-old daughter, Zoe.
You want to go Saturday to the beach?
And if that isn't enough, she was just recently married to the love of her life, Coco.
My wife and I, we have a very special situation, and we're compatible on every level. Like, I'm so satisfied with her, and vice versa. You know, it works. It just works, and it's not even an effort. It's effortless. And we have so much fun.
Wow, what an amazing story,
Incredible.
Huh? Well, Ultra Me says she hopes to be involved with organizations that help missing children.
If you'd like to see more of our compelling interview with Ultra Me, click on the bonus video feature on the No More Down Low website. Well, coming up, get ready to vogue as we preview a hot new musical film called Leave It on the Floor.
Hey now.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll also take a sneak peek at a photo collection like none other. All that when No More Down Low continues.
Looking for that summer coffee table book for your beach house? Then check out award-winning blogger and journalist Darian Aaron's new photo collection, When Love Takes Over, a celebration of SGL couples of color.
All right, hey there, welcome back to No More Down Low. I'm Janora, and I'm still here at Venice Beach, and I have got the celebrity, the #1 Venice Beach institution man himself, Mr. Harry Perry. I know you guys have seen him on multiple movies. I mean, I need your autograph, brother. He's always got his electric guitar and
made a new friend.
Ha-ha. And his wheels. And I think you have been here since 1974. What's kept you on Venice Beach for so long?
Well, it doesn't rain much, and winter really doesn't come.
Hey, it would keep me here too. Now you've got something. You've got your CDs here and your T-shirts.
I use it for my own stimulation to keep myself awake when I drive out to Las Vegas.
Well, that's the next episode. In the meantime, I'm going to keep hanging out with Harry Perry. If you're ever here in Venice Beach, you cannot miss him. Let's see what Kendall's up to. All right, over to you, Kendall.
All right, Janora, from the history of Venice to the history of the ballroom comes a musical film that picks up where the documentary Paris is Burning left off 20 years ago. Introducing Leave It on the Floor.
We praise who they are, we extol who they are, and I want to celebrate who they are.
Leave it on Ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles ballroom scene is back.
The ball community stole the runway Saturday night at the LA Film Festival's world premiere of director Sheldon Larry's musical, Leave It on the Floor.
Hey, everybody move it like you're about to lose it.
Set in the contemporary ball culture of Los Angeles, Leave It on the Floor features 11 original songs and has already been paralleled as a cross between the 1990 documentary Paris is Burning meets Glee.
20 years ago, I saw a documentary called Paris is Burning, and it knocked me out. It took me into a world that I didn't even know existed. And I was living in New York, and I was directing the theater, and I started going to some balls late at night, and it was so kind of mesmerizing on every level. We actually started working on the script six years ago before Glee, but we're still really happy that it's come together.
Also coming together is a blended cast of talented actors, singers, dancers, and ballroom performers who admit they had to do some homework.
YouTube was my friend. I didn't know anything about the ball culture or like voguing or walking face. So YouTube, I went to a couple balls with the director, and that was my research.
So I did see Paris is Burning. That's a very, very, very important film. And I know a little bit about the ballroom scene. I'm born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, so that's where I kind of started, kind of dabbling into the ballroom scene, and then also some of the ballroom scene in New York City.
I reached out to the community here and the community in New York. We shared our script with them. I went to meetings with them. We did a lot of research from the very beginning with these ball kids. We tried to tell their stories.
And what would the cast of Paris is Burning have to say about Leave It on the Floor?
I think the people that are still around, I think they will love this film just because we kind of pay homage to them. They were Voguers and they kind of opened up the world for this movie, so I think they'll really love it. And the people that aren't here, I hope they're watching down on us and smiling.
Leave It on the Floor is doing a slow theatrical rollout and playing at many LGBT film festivals. It may be coming to your town soon. For more information, click on the resources link on the No More Down Low website. Janora.
Thanks, Kendall. Now sticking somewhat with the theme of drag, DC photographer James Hicks says he doesn't have an infatuation for men in drag. You can't tell that from his latest venture. Here's a sneak peek and behind the scenes of his upcoming book, Drag Dolls and Divas.
My approach to this project was to photograph drag queens and female impersonators like they had never been photographed before.
You mean like this imitation of Jessica Rabbit? Or Drag Race star Manila Luzon stopping a cab? Or the large and lovely Regina as the wealthy countess? Yes, James Hicks, you went outside the box for your upcoming coffee table book, drag dolls, dames, and divas.
I took my background as a fashion and celebrity and beauty photographer and applied that to drag queens. So I photographed them the same way that I would photograph women.
And if you didn't know they weren't women, could you really tell? Like this shot of Jessica taking a smoke with her smoky eyes. And here she is again, wearing nothing but 2 towels. And how about this photo? Lighting up in the ladies' room?
Everybody is not as accepting of performers in drag. I would say probably the average person in our community doesn't even know the difference between a drag queen and a transgender girl.
And while Hicks, an openly gay Morehouse graduate, says he's never dated a man in drag, this project has given him a greater appreciation for who they are.
I have so much respect and admiration for what they do as artists, and I think a lot of people don't appreciate what they actually go through and the sacrifices that they make to do this art form.
Drag Dolls and Divas is scheduled to be released this fall, and as you can see, it promises to be an artistic look at the world of drag. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see it either. Well, guys, that's it for our show today. Here's what you can expect on our next show.
It's the oldest civil rights organization in the country, founded over a century ago to promote black equality. Today, there are more gay and diverse chapter leaders than ever before, but not everyone is happy.
Gay community, stop hijacking the civil rights movement.
On the next No More Down Low, we'll examine the controversy.
All that and more on the next edition of No More Down Low.
So if you want more information on this episode or any of our previous episodes, click on the resources link on the No More Down Low website.
So from Venice Beach, California, reminding you to spread love and not hate, I'm Janora McDuffie.
I'm Kendall Hogan. You guys stay cool, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
The beach?
Yes.
Hit it.